He had perfected the forms and didn't hesitate to correct those who had not. But when a clumsy tortoise outshone him in every way, the young fox faced a truth no ritual could conceal. In the bamboo-wrapped folds of the Wudang Range stood the Temple of Echo and Stillness, where animals came from every corner of the realm to learn the way. Renshu the fox arrived early in spring. Young, flame-furred, clever. He had mastered the written forms before he shed his first winter coat. The other novices stumbled over chants and spilled tea during rites. Renshu did not. His brush never wavered. His paws never trembled. Even the silence between his breaths was timed. Each evening, he strolled the koi bridge alone, reciting verses under his breath. Not for practice, but to be overheard. Then came the tortoise. He arrived during morning incense, lumbering through the gate with a reed mat rolled unevenly on his back and a rice bowl dangling from a frayed cord. His robes were mismatched. His sandals, 2 different sizes. When asked his name, he said, "Just call me Shell." Then he sneezed. The novices whispered. On the second day, Shell lit the wrong end of the offering candle and sneezed again. On the third, he mistook the bell of stillness for the bell of washing and soaked his own cushion. Renshu was patient, outwardly. He offered gentle corrections, subtle glances, careful sighs. But inside, his thoughts curled like dried leaves in a brazier. On the 7th day, Master Crane summoned all students to perform the evening sequence, a rite of precision and presence. Renshu volunteered first. He bowed perfectly, aligned the altar stones, lit the oil lamp with one breath. When he finished, a few novices nodded. Renshu bowed, beaming inwardly. Then, to everyone's surprise, Shell stepped forward. He cleared his throat, adjusted his lopsided sandals, and waddled into place. A few sparrows snickered behind their wings. But then he bowed. Slow, unhurried, so deep it seemed the earth might respond. He aligned the stones, not quickly, but with such reverence that time itself seemed to hold its breath. He lit the lamp, not in one breath, but in none at all. The flame rose like it had been waiting for him. By the end, the courtyard was silent. Even the wind paused in the pines. Renshu's smile flickered. That night, Renshu sat beneath the plum tree alone. He tried reciting his favourite verse, but the words stuck. The lines felt brittle, performed. He frowned, tail twitching. How could a tortoise, muddled, mumbling, mismatched, surpass him in the very form he had perfected? Footsteps crunched behind him. Shell approached, carrying something wrapped in cloth. "I thought you might like this," he said, voice low and warm. He unwrapped it. A small bronze mirror, dulled with age. Renshu peered into it. At first he saw himself, groomed, composed, impeccable. But the longer he looked, the more the image unsettled him. His eyes darted, his jaw clenched, his posture posed. He looked up, throat dry. "Why are you showing me this?" Shell gently rewrapped the mirror. "Because you've learned the posture of the way," he said, "but not yet its weight." Then he left. Renshu sat in the dark, the mirror's image still echoing behind his eyes. The next morning, during the tea rite, Renshu's paw trembled. He spilled a few drops. He didn't correct it. Later, he sat with the younger students and helped them memorize the breathings, repeating lines they already knew, but smiling as if they were new. That evening no one heard him recite verses on the Koi Bridge, but someone saw him pause mid-step, look into the water, and bow, not to his reflection, but to something just beyond it.